Hey everyone, in this video I want to show you the absolute quickest way that we can host a scalable version of our Node Express server applications. In this specific example, we're hosting the SB admin dashboard and we'll have it set up in just a few minutes. So let's get started. To get started, you'll need to have a WayScript account. If you don't have that, there's a link down below to sign up. But once you sign into WayScript, you'll have to create a workspace. You see here, I already have a few, but we'll create a new one for this. You can call yours whatever, and then click on Create. Workspaces in WayScript work in such a way that we can invite other members to our team to work on projects within our workspace. We can house all of our projects inside of something called a layer, and all of those layers live inside of a workspace. In this example, the code that we need is already a template, so what we can do is we can click a clone button and choose the workspace that we just created. This link to clone this template is in the description too, so go and click it there, and we'll click on clone. When we clone that, you see that it now populates in our workspace. We'll open it up, and we get all the code that we need. We didn't write this code. This is coming from an example of SB admin, and the link for that code is down below too if you want to check it out. But once we have all of our code inside of this layer, you can see some of the pre-built things that we have. So WayScript speeds up this process by giving you a terminal, a process tab, and some other goodies that we can play around with later. But for now, let's focus on getting this set up. So in WayScript, we have a trigger system. This trigger system works where we can choose the trigger that we want. Since we're deploying an application, we have a deploy trigger already cloned in. Our command to run will be to install and run our start command, and we'll choose a port. So when we click on test, this is our dev environment. In WayScript, we have two environments, which makes it very easy to work on a dev one and push all of our changes to a prod one. You see, once we have clicked on test, our process log updates and tells us that we have a running deploy source. So now we can click on the URL that's provided to us and view our dashboard. We'll give this just a second to load, and now we see it populates. So we've already set up our Node Express server application in just a few minutes, and you can make changes to this as you please. But just to show you some of the few benefits of using WayScript, that prod state that we were talking about earlier, we can deploy using this deploy button to the left and click on deploy. This will give us a separate URL and a separate environment where our application can live, and we don't have to worry about hurting anything whenever we make changes. So let's view prod, and we'll go to .triggers, and we have a new URL. So this means that we can make changes, test them out, and then push to prod whenever we need to. Additionally, within the WayScript platform, we can write in whatever language we want. So I have a .js file here. We can add HTML, JSON, Python, and much more. Along with this Node Express server, we have plenty more templates that you can choose from. So this is just one of many examples that you can choose from and pick to deploy on WayScript. It's a pretty straightforward process, but hopefully you see how powerful it is and how quickly you can stand up applications without having to worry about the infrastructure. If you have any questions or comments about any of this that we've done in this video, please let us know and we'll be happy to help you out. Until next time.